So good morning everyone, my name is Julie Petty and I am the Aquaculture Project and Policy Officer at Seafood Industry Australia. Joining me here today is Michael Van Doorn from Dinko Tuna. Welcome Michael.
Hi Julie, how are you today?
Great, thank you. How about yourself?
Yep, very well, thank you.
Fantastic. So Michael sits on our SIA's Aquaculture Advisory Committee representing the tuna sector. The AAC was established in late 2021 to absorb the responsibilities of the National Aquaculture Council. The AAC has representatives from Australia's 8 key aquaculture sectors, and in this series, we're going to meet the representatives, hear about their sector, its challenges, and what led them to apply to join the AAC. So Michael, are you able to tell me a little bit about yourself and the tuna sector in the context of Australia's aquaculture landscape, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, my history started with the company here back in 1984. I left straight from school, wanted to join the industry. Was very fortunate that Dinko Lucan at the time gave me an opportunity here at the company, and for the past 38 years, this is where I've been. For a good part of that 25 years, I've had Dinko as a mentor, and he was a great springboard to learn from. To learn about the fishing industry. Back then it was the polling days, Passaic days. Farming hadn't even been thought of back then. In the late 80s, early 90s, when the tuna farming first came about, he was one of the pioneers in the industry there. The first company to actually take a ring out to sea to capture live tuna and tow them back to Port Lincoln, and the industry has grown from there. So this year there'll be industry-wide, there's probably close to 6,000 tonne of live southern bluefin tuna that has been put into farms in the Port Lincoln area on the Eyre Peninsula, and we're getting towards the end of our harvest period now, and there'll be close to 9,000 tonne of gilled and gutted tuna there that'll be harvested from the waters within the next few weeks.
The AAC has been developed to further the sector's position as world leaders in operations, environmental management, fish and crustacean health, biosecurity and sustainability. I'm really interested, Michael, in what led you to join the AAC.
Well, for me, it was about giving something back to the industry. Instead of being involved, for 38 years now, and we've had some fantastic pioneers and leaders in our industry, and they've been fantastic for what they've done with this industry and for the town of Port Lincoln. And it was a time I thought, we need to. Others that are involved in the industry started to get involved and started to go into some of these committees. Some of these pioneers have since passed on, and it's really time now for a new generation coming through. To be able to contribute. Look at making it better. It's growing all the time, and that it's around for many generations to come. So for me, it's about identifying areas which I think I can help and contributing to the agriculture industry.
Fantastic. Great to have that new blood. So what do you think would be the two biggest challenges facing Australia's aquaculture sector, and how do you think the AAC can help tackle those?
Look, there's for me, there's probably a combination of items there that like for Eyre Peninsula here, and probably all industries, is a shortage of skilled labour. So there's one there where I think where for school leavers now, there's so many different pathways for them to enter, whether it be the hospitality industry or building industry, and it's being able to try and attract people or personnel to the seafood industry as a career of choice. Our agriculture industry is growing all the time. And for that, we're going to need more areas to be able to farm or produce our product there. So, there's areas there that, as the industry grows, The sustainability becomes very important. The environment is obviously very important, and the biosecurity is very important. So there's a whole range of different issues there, which I think, as a whole, are challenges for the industry moving forward.
Yeah, no, it's certainly a large number of opportunities there, I guess, for us to improve things. So, Michael, what's the main thing you'd like to achieve while you're with the AAC?
Well, I'd like to make a contribution to the committee, whilst I've done it. And as I said, I'd like to, be able to make it I see the skilled labour as one of the big problems, especially here on Eyre Peninsula, and I imagine in other industries on the eastern states is the same. So it's to, be able to compete, with the hospitality industry or building industry or the other, to be able to provide a good pathway for students or personnel wanting to join the seafood industry as a career of choice there, and being able to help and learn about the other industries as well on the eastern states there, and the challenges that they may face, and what we've learned here in Port Lincoln, we may be able to help each other, and with that is, as I said, we have we have the best fishery in Australia, probably the world, and being able to promote the sustainability, the animal welfare, the environmental, it's all areas there which I hope, with my experience in the industry, that that I can help forge a better outcome for the future.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of opportunity to do that knowledge sharing between the different industries and sectors. So that's a great philosophy. So Dinko Tuna is a member of Seafood Industry Australia. Can I ask you to sort of elaborate on what caught your interest and led you guys to join the organisation?
Well, if there's one thing that I've learned in our industry here, is that as a group, or as a whole, you become a stronger voice. So, our company, we're involved, not only with the tuna industry, but also with the prawn association as well. So, it was about becoming one voice, representing the seafood industry as a whole, and here in the tuna industry, we're very competitive, out on the fishing grounds. But when it comes for, developing the industry, it's amazing how, the founders can all get together as a whole and become a lot stronger voice. So I suppose it's just been, as a group, as a whole, you're a stronger advocate, to trying to get things achieved or put forward in for the betterment of the industry.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. It's really quite exciting now that the AAC has been formed, and thank you so much for your time. It's been such a pleasure talking to you. I just wanted to say, for anyone who's watching who isn't yet a member of SIA, I encourage you to join our website and click on the Join SIA tab to find out a little bit more about what's involved and how you can join in as well. But otherwise, thank you so much.
Thank you, Julie.